Good day, folks. In the first episode of Critical Tier, we're taking a closer look at Mafia: The Old Country. This is the newest chapter in the Mafia series, developed by Hangar 13, the same studio behind Mafia 3 and Mafia the Definitive Edition. Today, we're breaking down 10 facts about the game that you absolutely need to know, and maybe a few you didn't ask for. Number 1. The game is a prequel set in Sicily in the early 1900s, decades before the events of the first Mafia game. Explores the origins of the Sicilian Mafia, not just as a criminal organization, but as a cultural and political force at the time. The story follows Enzo Favara, a young man born into poverty, working as a mining laborer. Circumstances eventually pull him into the criminal underworld, where players will witness his rise through the ranks of Sicily's most powerful mafia family. You know, the classic career ladder of the early 1900s.
I'll be in my workshop. Send him down.
Number 2. The main storyline is divided into 15 chapters, including a prologue that sets the tone and introduces the key players. On average, the story missions take between 10 to 13 hours to complete. If you are aiming for all 51 achievements, expect closer to 15 to 20 hours. This includes side objectives, optional combat encounters, and hunting down collectibles hidden throughout the map. Or 30 hours, if you stop to admire the scenery every time the light hits a cobblestone. Number 3. Unlike many modern titles, The Old Country is not a fully open-world game. It uses a linear, chapter-based structure with a free roam mode. Exploration and activities are intentionally limited, similar to Mafia, the Definitive Edition. This allows the developers to focus on tightly scripted story beats, immersive set pieces, and strong character development. Think of it as the developers politely saying, don't expect to climb every mountain.
In Sicily, it's all just rubble and dust, if you ask me.
Number 4. When the game was first announced, many fans assumed it would include an Italian dub, as every previous Mafia game had. But The Old Country features voice acting in Sicilian instead, in keeping with its historical setting. Italian localization is available, but only as in-game text and subtitles. While the choice sparked debate, the developers argued that it added authenticity, reflecting the actual language spoken in rural Sicily during the early 1900s. That's like filming The Godfather entirely in French. Number 5. This is the first Mafia game developed on Unreal Engine 5. It replaces Hangar 13's previous Fusion engine, which was itself built on 2K's proprietary Illusion engine. Unreal Engine 5 allows for higher detail environments, advanced lighting effects, and more complex animations. But it also comes with heavier hardware demands. According to early testing by DSO Gaming, a Ryzen 9 7950X 3D with an RTX 5080 achieved an average of 55 frames per second at native 1080p. So yes, your PC will be running as hot as the Sicilian Sunday. Number 6. The prequel features a full roster of new characters, voiced by actors from film, television, and gaming. Riccardo Frascari plays Enzo Favara.
This was our Enzo.
I thought family was supposed to mean something. How can you do that to him?
I had to relate.
While Piotr Michael, best known for voicing Yoda in Star Wars, Young Jedi Adventures, plays Father Saverio Clemente. They are joined by 13 other actors in a mix of established Hollywood veterans and emerging talent. The variety of accents and delivery styles gives each character a distinct personality, meaning at least one voice will make you think, where have I heard that before? And keep you up at night trying to remember.
Security will protect him.
Number 7. The fictional Sicilian-inspired town is richly detailed. You'll see historically accurate architecture, clothing, weapons, and vehicles from the era. From narrow cobblestone streets and bustling markets to open countryside landscapes, the game's environments feel alive and authentic. Even the small touches are there: hand-painted shop signs, the unique sound of period firearms, and the way characters gesture during conversations. The kind of detail that makes you wish you could own a 1910s car. Number 8. Combat has been redesigned with a greater focus on melee encounters, especially knife combat. Scanaturi knives can be thrown for ranged attacks, Risolu knives allow one-hit kills during active combat, and Stiletto knives trade speed for high durability. A sharpening system, unlocked through perks, encourages weapon upkeep and experimentation with different playstyles. Gunplay remains familiar, but with tighter aiming and better animations. Finally, a game where your cutlery drawer gets its own skill tree. Number 9. Stealth has been expanded with a new instinct ability, allowing you to see enemies through walls and highlight points of interest. There is also a body hiding mechanic similar to the Hitman series, adding more tactical options. The Scanachuri throwing knife ties into stealth gameplay, letting you perform silent ranged kills. Because nothing says quiet and subtle, quite like a blade flying across the room.
Vaffanculo is dead.
Number 10. The minimum system requirements are steep for a 1080p experience. You will need an 8GB RTX graphics card and 16GB of RAM, even with upscaling enabled. For recommended or epic settings, that jumps to 32GB of RAM and a 12GB RTX card. This reflects the visual ambition of Unreal Engine 5 and its current lack of optimization. On the bright side, the loading screens will give you plenty of time to wonder if you should have picked a cheaper hobby. So what do you think about Mafia: The Old Country? Is it a worthy addition to the series or just a visually impressive but demanding prequel? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe for more from Critical Tier.